Ever felt like you're stuck in a financial waiting room, just twiddling your thumbs and wondering when you'll finally get the green light on your loan? You're not alone. The loan approval process can be a real nail-biter, and nobody wants to be left in the dark. Today, we're zeroing in on one specific lender, loanDepot. We're going to break down exactly how long you can expect to wait for loan approval when working with them. Before we dive into loanDepot specifically, let's quickly touch on why this waiting period even exists. It's not just some arbitrary delay designed to frustrate you. Lenders need time to thoroughly assess your financial situation. They're looking at things like your credit score, your income, your debt-to-income ratio, and the value of any collateral you might be offering, like a house for a mortgage. This process is crucial for them to determine the risk of lending you money. They need to make sure you're likely to repay the loan. Now, you might be thinking, okay, I get it. But why does it sometimes feel like it takes forever? Well, several factors can influence the speed of the loan approval process. One of the biggest is the type of loan you're applying for. A simple personal loan for a few $1,000s is generally going to be processed much faster than a complex mortgage for hundreds of thousands. The sheer volume of paperwork and the level of scrutiny involved are vastly different. Another key factor is the completeness of your application. If you're missing documents or if there are discrepancies in the information you provide, it's going to cause delays. The lender will have to reach out to you for clarification or additional documentation, which adds time to the process. Market conditions also play a role. When interest rates are low and there's a high demand for loans, lenders might be dealing with a larger volume of applications, which can lead to longer processing times. Conversely, when demand is lower, things might move a little quicker. Finally, the individual lender's processes and technology also matter. Some lenders have streamlined their operations with advanced technology, allowing for faster processing, while others might still rely on more manual processes. So, with that context in mind, let's focus on loanDepot. What can you expect when applying for a loan with them? loanDepot offers a variety of loan products, including mortgages, personal loans, and home equity loans. The approval timeline can vary depending on which type of loan you're pursuing. Let's start with mortgages, since these tend to be the most complex. loanDepot advertises a streamlined digital mortgage experience, which can potentially speed up the process. However, even with digital tools, certain steps are unavoidable. You'll still need to provide documentation like pay stubs, tax returns, and bank statements. An appraisal of the property you're buying will also be necessary. Generally, you can expect the mortgage approval process with loanDepot to take anywhere from a few weeks to a couple of months. This is fairly standard in the mortgage industry. The exact time frame will depend on factors like the complexity of your financial situation, the completeness of your application, and current market conditions. For personal loans with loanDepot, the timeline is typically much shorter. Because these loans are generally smaller and less complex than mortgages, the approval process tends to be faster. You can often get a decision within a few business days and sometimes even sooner. Again, having all your documentation ready and submitting a complete application will help expedite the process. Home equity loans and lines of credit with loanDepot fall somewhere in between mortgages and personal loans in terms of processing time. These loans are secured by your home equity, so there's a valuation process involved, similar to a mortgage. This adds some time to the approval process. You can generally expect it to take a few weeks to get final approval for a home equity loan or line of credit. Now, let's talk about some specific things you can do to potentially speed up the loan approval process with loanDepot, or any lender for that matter. First and foremost, get organized. Gather all the necessary documentation before you even start the application. This includes things like proof of income, pay stubs, W-2s, tax returns, bank statements, showing your account balances and transaction history, credit reports. Check your credit report for any errors and address them beforehand. Identification, driver's license or other government-issued ID. Having all these documents readily available will prevent delays caused by back-and-forth communication with the lender. Next, make sure your application is complete and accurate. Double-check all the information you provide to avoid any discrepancies. Even small errors can cause delays. Maintain good communication with loanDepot. If they request additional information or clarification, respond promptly. This will keep the process moving forward. Finally, be patient. Even with the best preparation, there are some factors outside of your control. The lender needs to conduct its due diligence, and this takes time. So, to recap, how long does the loan approval process take with loanDepot? Mortgages, a few weeks to a couple of months. Personal loans, a few business days to a week. Home equity loans/lines of credit, a few weeks. Remember, these are general estimates. The actual time frame can vary depending on individual circumstances. It's also important to remember that loanDepot provides online tools and resources that can help you track the progress of your application. Utilize these resources to stay informed and manage your expectations. While we've focused on loanDepot in this video, these general principles apply to most lenders. Being prepared, organized, and communicative can significantly improve your chances of a smooth and efficient loan approval process. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.